All right, welcome back, everybody. Yes. So it is game 3 in the best of 5 between Team Osmodian and Team Karma. Even though it looks as if there's 4 teams, that's because this is actually an allies game. So we're gonna have 2 teams on Osmodian's on Osmodian's team, and 2 teams for Ratking. And so this is actually Drunken is going to be in charge of one of these teams. Thierry, Flatline, and Switch are all joined up with him, and that's gonna be one of Rat King's teams. The other team is going to be up here in the north. It's going to be Rat King, Myth Zombie, and Kremisi. Very interesting. So we'll see how this works out. Osmodian is going to be split up into 2 groups. Mercadon, Somnus, and Funky will be on his team in the north. Across from Rat King in the south, it's going to be Adrenaline with Ramirez and Chicken Wire. And so the way this works, this is actually the Great Divide. And this is interesting, well, for a couple reasons. On the Great Divide, it's a very large map. And you see these statues here. Each of these squads has 1 statue, and this is so interesting. I wish there was a better way to, I wish that that these allies, I don't know. To me, it's a little bit confusing. I wish there was a way that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just think it's a little chaotic, and when I played this map, I wanted to like it so much, and it was fun. It was fun, except I thought it was a little chaotic, and I thought, if only there was, I don't know what it is, but I wish there was like a way to make this better, a little bit more fun. But I couldn't think of what that could be, because I couldn't think of what I didn't like about it. I just knew that there was something that didn't really feel quite right with it. If there's a way that you can make 2 teams, the same color or something like that, that might make it a little bit better, but I have no idea. So anyway, you have each team starts with a statue, and they're going to go and defend it and try to tag team a statue for one of the other teams. It's so interesting. This is such an interesting idea, and I just wish, I wish that it it worked out in my experience a little bit better than it did. So I don't know. Maybe it is really great, and I just didn't. Maybe I just didn't do that so hot, and that's, maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay.
Game on.
I always sit this map because I don't like it, says Thierry. Yeah, I don't really like it so much either, but that probably explains why Thierry is not captaining. He just doesn't like it. So how do you expect to do well on a map you don't like? I have no idea. Okay, so Rat King and Drunken may or may not combine forces and meet up and try to take out one of these statues, and then Asmo and Ramirez might do the same. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it looks like Drunken's team is kind of I don't know. They're kind of first out the gate, sort of. Maybe I've got some kind of spatial bias also. Because Asmo is playing Turtle, is kind of, turtling up here around the statue, only sending out a Tro and a couple of scouts. And, Ramirez is playing a little bit differently. Ramirez's team has only a couple of units on defense and sending almost everything out, while Drunken's team has kind of a balance, some kind of crazy balance going on. Although somebody left, Drunken leaves a goal just chilling out on that pus pile. And then Rat King's team, for some reason, it just seems like they're really slow. They're just now getting to their statue. I don't know, that could just be a function of the start areas. It might not be symmetric. It's hard to say. But Osmodian is here in the south with his Tro, and he's going to be attempting to push back Drunken. And Rat King is sending some forces across, against Osmodian. They did take out his scouting goal. And Ratking himself is in control of the Tro. They're going to be trying to triangulate on Osmodian's. Osmodian, I don't know what he's doing. He has control of... Oh no, never mind. Mercadon now has control of that Tro, while Asmo is back on defense. He and Somnus are going to be attempting that. And Funky. Here's Funky trying to plug up this hole here. He sees Ratking on the move. So Drunken's team is going to fall back to defend their statue. He's going to be somewhat chased around by Adrenaline here. So here we have Ratking. He's finally all up on defense. But I think this is where most of the action is going to be, in the northwest here. And I don't know, very interesting. Ratking deciding that maybe he should sacrifice his pus goal to the pus gods, as he is attempting to operate on two fronts there. He has that goal while he has this Tro, and that's not a good position to be in. That's something like I did last week in Game 2, where I had something there and then something like a couple screens away, and I couldn't do either of them very well. Well, Switch saying that his scouts are dead. That's not good for Team Drunken, as Adrenaline and Mercradon are using the back door here. Flatline is kind of getting worked by Ramirez, and you know, these archers are going to try to drive away the combined Tro forces. Chicken Wire and Drunken are both kind of working at it, and a whole bunch of goals getting killed here too. I guess they're pus goals trying to slip through, do some damage. Here's Chicken Wire's pus goal. He tosses and manages not to hit anything, but it doesn't really matter because Chicken Wire is basically sniping Drunken's archers here and doing a pretty good job. And Drunken throws away his goal. Looks like we have some movement here. Mercadon is in the base. He's going to kick that goal, I think. And, you know, do what he can, snipe some units here and there. He's going to go for these archers. Nope. Yep. He kicks one and tries to move through, trying not to get stuck, taking a little bit of damage. He is going to run away from Thierry on the Tro. And nice pus here. Drunken losing a lot of units to that to basically somebody's pus that went down. I didn't quite see what it was, but looking at pressing. Ooh, gosh, doesn't look good for Drunken's team. They are the worst for wear, and they're just getting pummeled. Yeah, Ramirez's squad doing a number on Drunken here. Chicken Wire's Dwarf getting a lot of damage in. The only thing is that Adrenaline's Tro has taken some damage, but can be healed up to half health here if he manages to save it. And Mercadon with some nice micromanagement on that kick there, and that. Yeah, why take some more damage? Why take more damage on those Tro? It's going to necessitate another heal, I think, for both of those Tro, as that statue finally goes down and Team Drunken is out of the game. However, while that is happening, Ratking is attempting to wreak havoc. He is going to lose that Tro though. So I think Team Osmodian is going to win this one.
Five-minute remaining.
And there's a little bit of confusion on Drunken's team as to exactly what happened. Kremisi is going to attempt to snipe at the statue here of Team Ratking, or Team Osmodian, I should say, since he is on Team Ratking. But I think he's just going to end up losing all of his units, and same thing for Bagrda and everybody else engaged here. Although Kremisi can snipe that statue if he works really hard, and he's able to get it. Oh, pretty amazing job there by Kremisi, working his way in there and managing to snipe that statue. That was well played there. Well played and evening it up. However, yeah, it looks like Osmodian's other squad, Team Adrenaline, significantly outnumbering Team Ratking, and so it's going to be rough. They're sending quite a force on offense. Where is their Tro? Did they lose their Tro? I can't imagine that they'd... Nope, it's here. It's already here. Now, I don't think it's going to be able to take out the statue on its own. He's just basically trying to deal as much damage as possible to some units without taking any damage. And you know what? If he kicked that... Oh no, that wouldn't explode. Luckily for Ratking, he dropped his satchels, so if Adrenaline did engage, he wouldn't be able to explode it and kill all of these units. However, there's hardly anything left on the flag. He did sacrifice that Tro to take out as many of these Stygian Knights as possible. And he's going to lose his goal there, so he's going to basically Team Osmodian going to lose some visibility. However, they are almost on the flag. Here they are here, Ramirez showing up. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Adrenaline squad, not Ramirez. That's my mistake. And yeah, you know what's here? There's basically nothing here for Team Ratking. They're not sending anything on offense. Here they go. They're going to send some... No? Yep. Kremisi's going to go on offense, I guess. While, I guess, Bagrda is going to reinforce the flag here, and Ratking's going to attempt to stave off the inevitable assault here that's shaping up. 2 minutes remaining in the game. And there's a lot of archers here. Ramirez and Adrenaline with archers, and only 2 Stygian Knights. So they're going to try to snipe, I guess, maybe snipe what units they can, and possibly get the statue through archers. Interesting choice. I think they should have sent a lot more units on offense, although I guess they didn't realize that they had quite the advantage here. Okay, so let's see what they're going to be able to do. I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know if they're going to be able to take out the statue or not. They have a little bit over a minute to do so. And they'll probably just get rushed. You know? They do have... Yeah, here we go. Here's the rush. Ratking is going to be rushing in here. I'm going to get rid of that there.
1 minute remaining.
And basically what this is going to accomplish is just going to push them off the flag so that they're not going to have time to take the statue. Even if Ratking's team decided to rush in here and lose everything, Adrenaline's squad there is not going to have any time to take this statue. It's just not possible in the time remaining.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, interesting. So Ratking's team could win by getting the first statue kill. Interesting. I didn't realize that that's how it worked. I thought it was, you know, a tie in that case. And Chicken Wire gonna be chopping up Kremisi here. 6 minutes remaining. So that entire force, yeah, so all of these archers for basically nothing. Taking out you know, a dwarf, a ghoul, and one archer here on the statue, not even touching the statue itself. So I don't know exactly how that works. I guess that, yeah, okay, so I guess for getting the first kill, I guess that's how it works. Yeah, for getting the first assassin kill, Osmodian's team is going to win. And Ratking's team is going to take a respectable second place. Very interesting. I didn't realize that's how it was scored. So yeah, it's going to be one game for Team Osmodian here in Game 3. So it's now 2-1. Looking at the stats, Adrenaline doing pretty well, 123 damage, 18 kills, Chicken Wire 20 kills, 176 damage. It's going to be quite a bit. I'm not sure if anybody else is going to have that same amount of damage. You know, that's almost Chicken Wire almost getting what the exact same damage that Team Ratking squad got, and yeah, even more damage than Drunken's squad. Very interesting. Bagrada getting the most for his squad, 96 damage. And Drunken Squad really not doing too well. Even Tiri with a lowly 33 damage, but nobody's going to have more than Switch at 43 damage. Very interesting. And then, of course, Team Osmodian, Funky doing pretty well, 86 damage, but and positive ratios. But in the end, the statue had to fall, and Osmodian had 89 damage before that statue fell. To who got that? Oh, I guess it was Team Ratking that got that statue. All right, so that's it for Game 3. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and game number 4 is next.